race is born together, made for elevation. And my soldier won't surrender. Faith is like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard. Love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from my cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static. Call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping in the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from my cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static. Call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. Up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. Rising up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. Rising up, 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 up. We're rising up, 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 up. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance. You can't resist us. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static. Call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance. You can't resist us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Voltage. We back again for another one of these good old shows here tonight. You gotta love it when my notifications decide to break and then don't show up for a little while. Gotta love those. Now, don't ya? Welcome on in to everybody. The only comment I see so far is from you. Fantastic. Hello, welcome in, I guess, and welcome in to everybody else who's chilling in the background. Hopefully we can get some more people so that there's not just you in chat, I'll tell you what. Anyways, we got a good old show for you all tonight. Let's get the audio on. Let's get it ready to rock and roll. Qualifying time. Well, not really qualifying time. It's time. Round one action continuing for the King and the Queen of the Ring tournaments. Tonight, we'll see Queen of the Ring kick us off. We'll see the King of the Ring round one a little bit later on. Uraraka one-on-one with, unfortunately, Sayaka Mizuno. Unfortunately. Despite her good performances, yeah, she does unfortunately deserve this, but she has not, you know, she's deserved the opportunity, but really is the pain in the neck. But two people who do deserve the opportunity, DJ and Tetsuya Naito, will go one-on-one for the King of the Ring side of things, of course. Chie, Hutao, they'll go at it for the Ironheart Championship later on tonight. We'll see, of course, who's going to challenge Chun-Li for the Women's World Championship. 6-woman Elimination Chamber matchup. We know 5 of the participants, Miyu, Cammy, Clover, Erza, Power, and a 6th opponent that we don't know about. Who that's going to be, we will all have to find out together. So, it's going to be a grand old time for tonight's show. Let me get the stuff ready to rock and roll. Boom, boom, there we go. Perfecto. Alright. So, let's go ahead and pull up the poll. It is Queen of the Ring Round 1 action. We saw last week Ashi Akubara pick up the big victory in round 1 and advanced to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Ashi picking up the victory over Maki Harukawa. Now we see who else will join her. Will it be Ochako Uraraka, or will it be Sayaka Mizuno? We'll have to find out together who it's going to be, who's going to get the job done. Move on to the semifinals and become one step closer to winning the Queen of the Ring. So, let us find out who it's going to be together. It's Uraraka, it's Sayaka, and let's find out right now as we turn up the voltage. And here we go, kicking this thing off. It is Ochako Uraraka. We've seen her once before. Uraraka competed in a 10-woman gauntlet eliminator matchup to determine the number 1 contender to Chun-Li's championship for Catalyst. That, of course, was won by Miss Estelle Wright. Now, Uraraka, after putting on a good performance there, gets the chance tonight to go for the Queen of the Ring. Of course, the winner of that Queen of the Ring tournament gets a World Championship matchup. Can she capitalize on this big opportunity and get herself to fight for that World Championship, whether it's against Chun-Li or somebody else? If she wants to get there, though, she does have to go through Sayaka Mizuno. Do I think she deserves the chance to go through here? If I had unbiased glasses, I'd say yeah, she probably does. But I don't have unbiased glasses, so no, she absolutely does not. She is a pest, a nuisance, and has been getting all things in trouble backstage with, of course, Dominic Mysterio. So no, she doesn't deserve this opportunity, but you can't deny, unfortunately, how good in the ring she has been. Leia, welcome on in. Hello there, our ace reporter in. Feels kind of empty. It does feel kind of empty. It does feel kind of empty. We haven't seen not a whole lot of people yet, but maybe it's because people don't want to see Sayaka Mizuno. And honestly, if that's the case, more power to them for that, because hey, I don't want to see Sayaka Mizuno either. Just saying. I don't really want to see her either. You know, that's just me saying that, though. Sayaka does get the opportunity, though, to advance in the semifinals. No, you don't, Flip. See, your opinion does not matter. But welcome in. Uraraka, Sayaka, one-on-one. Let's get this thing underway. And they lock up to start this matchup. Sayaka trying to take the early advantage. Waist lock applied on Ochako. Of course, Sayaka more of a technical game compared to Uraraka, who we've seen kind of go a little speedy, little high-flying-esque. She got to use that speed if she wants to avoid any of those big submission maneuvers from Sayaka or those backstabbers. She's going to have to use her speed to her advantage, but right now it's not looking good for Uraraka. Sayaka's got a little headlock in on the ground. But fights right out of that. And there we go. There's the speed, but Sayaka gets right to her and locks back up again. But this time pushed away by Ochako. Love to see that. Off the ropes, though, is Sayaka. Back body drop planted. Planting Ochako right onto her back. Goes to the outside. You can't hit a clothesline when she's that close? Come on, Sayaka. What is this? Uraraka sweeping away at the leg, saying, not going to hit those moves quick and easy. Big moonsault from Ochako quickly into the cover, but only a one. Sayaka survives that. Standing shooting star from Uraraka. Starting to pick up the pace into Guri. To Miss Mizono, who thankfully no Dominic Mysterio with her at ringside. We love that, honestly. We have no cause for Dominic Mysterio getting involved, and I love that. Uraraka pushing Sayaka into the corner. We actually get a clean break. Kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but Sayaka picking Ochako up and drop down. Who's we/Chie? Alright, wind that sounds like Splendid. You don't speak for me, I'll tell you what. Uraraka countering that dropkick attempt from Sayaka once again. No, countered. With that knee, Sayaka, a little combination into a spine buster. Planting Ochako down. Does have a signature now built up and locking in a little submission. Uraraka straight out of it quick. But Sayaka right there tosses her aside. Quickly into the cover out the signature. And Ochako kicks out. No resiliency built up. No resiliency used by Ochako. Gosh dang it. Oh boy. And sets up for that backstabber. That backstabber from Sayaka. And Ochako's in a world of trouble already because that is already resiliency on Ochako. And she's already got a lot of ground to make up. Despite how much I do not like Sayaka Mizono, you do have to admit that she is pretty competent, but in dodges out of the way of the crossbody. Now Ochako starting to fire off. Couple chops. Kick to the side of the head. Turns that around. Standing Spanish fly. Right into the pin kick out of one. Where'd the lights go? Oh, you've got to be. As if Dominic Mysterio wasn't one problem. I thought we were done with this. You got this out of your system at Kingdom Come. Thank you. Thank you. Ochako reversing the finisher from Sayaka. Turns that right around. Gunhead rocks. On to Mizono. That pop rocks. Stomping on the arm. Now quickly into the pin. Had eyes on the back of her head. Reversed the finisher that Sayaka had prepped up. But she kicks out at 2. But seriously, Splendid. I thought we got this out of our system at Kingdom Come. You lost to the Heroes Academy. I thought we were done with the... Dang, Uraraka, shoot. I'm going to shut up real quick. Dang, toss Sayaka across the ring. All right. Sure. All right, Ochako, I see you. Sayaka, though, plants with a spine buster again. And that distraction from Splendid starting to turn the match back in Sayaka's favor. But a quick roll-up from Ochako. Kick out. Kick out. At 1. There's that moonsault right afterwards. Uraraka's now having to quickly use those high-flying moves, get back into the offense again. Calls for Mizono to get back up to her feet. Puts her on the ropes here. Counter. by Sayaka, and this time lands that back elbow. Springboard with the back elbow. Oh, counter. Counter by Ochako. Sends Sayaka into the corner. Sayaka starting to reel a little bit here as Uraraka gonna go for a little sliced bread in the corner. That meteor shower from Uraraka, and she's starting to turn this thing around, why don't ya? Hold on a minute. Knee drop. Right on the head. The face of Sayaka. Uraraka's gone up top, but Sayaka popped up and into a hurricane run. Taunting the certain ace, I guess so, unfortunately. Calling for the get up versus the finisher, and hits that backstabber again. The main attraction. But she doesn't go for the pin. She lifted her up, she didn't go for the pin. Albeit probably a questionable move, but does land that bulldog. And now goes in for the cover. But Uraraka kicks out. Kicks out at 2. Living to fight another day so far in this fight against Mizuno. But I want you to keep in mind, Sayaka does almost have another signature built up, and Ochako's been put through the ringer. After all that offense at the start, after the distraction from Splendid, is it going to be enough for Ochako to bring this whole thing back around? Might be able to, though. Hurricane Rana taking Sayaka down. Turns her over. Ochako trying to mount this comeback if she can, but reversal. Another reversal from Sayaka. Just stares Ochako down. Lifted up, and TKO, and Ochako's stunned. And goes into the pinfall. Kicked out. Kicked out. Welcome in the win, that sounds like Rio. Oh no. Oh no, that's the signature. Goes directly into the cover. Ochako's taken so much. Gosh. She was doing so well, too. But everything started out poorly for Ochako. Sayaka got the better of her to start, and then when she started to turn the thing around, Splendid got involved. He just can't let it go. He just can't let it go. No, I don't agree, actually. I don't agree, actually. You just can't let it go. You just can't let it go, can you? Good. There was that distraction from Splendid, which Ochako did reverse the finisher, landed the signature here as well, but at the end of the day, it was just too much to handle. With one distraction, then all this, just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. She needs the help to do all this stuff. It's ridiculous. Whatever. I'm not gonna keep going with this. 50-50 on the poll. Sayaka, unfortunately, moves on to the semifinals. See, look at that. Yep, there it was. There he is. Splendid. Son of a gun. Distraction left to Uraraka's back turn. Because of that. Goodness. It's always something. It's always something with you. It's ridiculous. But it is unfortunately a victory for Sayaka. Because of that, I do unfortunately have to say congratulations. She does move on to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. But from that unfortunate turn of events, we now hopefully can get to something that will not be as unfortunate as we've seen as of late that Joshua Bright has been trying to get under the skin of DICE. He's been a part of DICE now, but I don't know if he's trying to get them to kick him out. I don't know if he's trying to get under their skin. I don't know if he's just trying to make them downright fools. I don't know what it is, but he attacked Akechi last week. So, we're going to deal with this the old-fashioned way. In the ring, one-on-one, it is Joshua Bright one-on-one with Goro Akechi. Is Joshua going to be able to shut Akechi and DICE up? Or will Crow, the member of DICE Crow, not the other one, not Crow, the one with the weird mask thing, the Goro Akechi style Crow, will he be able to put Joshua in his place? We'll have to find out right now. It's Joshua, it's Akechi, one-on-one, as we turn up the voltage. Well, coming out first, it is Joshua Bright, all on his own once again. He's been trying to do a lot of things all on his own as of late, and it's kind of been working for him, I'm not gonna lie. Had the opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship, getting there by beating Jacob, the former champion at the time, in one-on-one action. When it came down to the championship match, Jacob got the better of him that night. Joshua looks to bring this whole thing back, and a lot of it is trying to get under DICE's skin. And he's been kind of doing that, considering how Kokichi was unable to successfully win the Golden Shot briefcase at Catalyst. Ryan unable to advance in the King of the Ring. Akechi and Joker we haven't seen in ages. Joshua, whatever he's been doing, I guess it's been working. But now, is he gonna have to suffer for it? Because here comes Goro Akechi. Moon Pierce, man, seriously. Welcome in the wind that sounds like Moon. Come on in. And welcome into Moon. You just missed the first match of the card. Unfortunately, Sayaka was able to pick up the win over Uraraka, thanks to Splendid. But here comes Akechi, which is not much better, but hey, a little bit better. A little bit better than the Extended Order. Akechi, we haven't seen him in quite a while, coming out also on his own. No Kokichi, no Ryan, no Joker, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, and he's not going full power either. Maybe just trying to put Joshua in his place on his own, just like Joshua's been trying to do. I was gonna say hi, but Akechi, yeah. Fair enough, opening. Welcome on in. As Goro Akechi. Again, we hadn't seen him in quite a while, and then we're just kind of unprovokingly attacked by Joshua. Random thought. Alright, Goro, if you lose here, I'm benching you permanently for Hunt. Keep that in mind. Welcoming the wind that sounds like Corey. Welcome on in. Can he put Joshua Bright in his fight? Hey, Flair. Joshua has challenged for a world championship and nearly came out on top in that one. I can't say the same for some other people. Not naming names, of course. This is what happens when like you don't have so many of the usual people in chat. But just get these people. It drives me nuts. But here we go. Joshua Akechi one-on-one. Let's get this thing going. As he just... Wow, he just straight up kicked his leg and then backed away a little bit. That's crazy. Akechi flying in. Joshua quickly out of the way of that moonsault attempt. Akechi alongside Joker have been pretty much Dice's... That's crazy, actually. Calling them Dice's jobbers. I mean, you aren't exactly wrong, but... Dang. Remember, they did have an opportunity to become tag team champions all the way back at Deep Freeze. They weren't successful, falling to the champions at the time, the Bro Gs, but they did have their moments at the start of the GWE. They've kind of just not gone anywhere since then. Yeah, they've been kind of ice cold for a while. Kokichi had the chance, wasn't able to succeed. Ryan had the chance, he wasn't able to get through the King of the Ring round 1 matchup against Kaito. And Joshua making Akechi trying to make him look like a downright fool. But Akechi reversing that dropkick into a quick roll-up. Joshua kicks out. Kick out by the son of Cassius Bright. Now these two lock up. Locking up, and Joshua just pushes Akechi away and then turns him around. No, countered by Akechi. Tried to back up, maybe looking for a little kick there, but Joshua getting a little quicker. Head of him there into Uraraka and Rana. That sends Akechi really to the outside, but Joshua not going to let him breathe. Headbutt to the outside. Down goes Akechi. Yo, Joshua, he climbing back up again, actually. He said, I'm going to do it one time. It worked. Let's do it again. Crossbody to the outside. Down goes Akechi. Wants it more. Pop back up, though. Hit that knee, but now Joshua's the one to pop up. As they both get back into the ring. Forearm. Joshua has been making Dice's life miserable. Even though he is a part of Dice, not by his own free will, but he's part of Dice. Dropkick lands, though, by Akechi. Trying to soften up Joshua in this fight, and that's a good way to do so. A little backbreaker. Down onto the knees, and just because of that, he built up a signature from all of that, dropped him on the knee. Head first, neck first, onto the knee, quickly into the cover. Joshua kicks out at 2. Trying to stabilize himself here. Akechi trying to go for the end here. Lifts up Joshua. Look at that Death Valley driver. Center of the ring. Joshua's struggling early doors here against Akechi, and he's got to burn resiliency. Pushed away, but that gave Joshua a finisher. Turns him over, and now gonna lock in that bracers hold applied. Akechi doesn't have resiliency. Set up there. No, Akechi fights out of it. Knee and then a punch right to the jaw. And then another one. Might have knocked him silly, but Joshua pushes him away, saying that's not going to do a thing to me. Akechi up and down spine buster style. What is he doing? What is he doing? Of course. Taking apart the turnbuckle. Of course he is. It's Akechi, not surprising. Oh, but he's got Joshua set up. Oh my gosh! DDT on the apron. He busted him up. He just popped up. DDT on the apron. Busted Joshua open, and he popped up like it was nothing. Alright, dude, sure. Hurricane Rana. Down goes Akechi. Oh, a little cheap shot as he got up on the apron. But now it's Joshua looking to take back control and drops him shoulder first onto his knee. And now gonna go off the ropes. There's that high flying style that he got from his father. That springboard cross body, couple combinations, and now Akechi's stunned. And he's going, dying Josh, he's raking at the nose. Grabbing Akechi by the nose. And turns him over, but he just got unstunned, and the bracer's hold gets reversed by Akechi. But reversal of the finisher right back. Joshua reverses the finisher right back. Was looking to end it with that Death Valley driver. Couple elbows to the gut from Joshua Bright. There's that drop kick. Plants Akechi. Calls for him to get back up. He's nearly got him stunned. And this is probably going to be able to get him stunned. Those combinations from Joshua Bright into the Meteora. And that stuns Akechi. And goes right into the cover. Maybe trying to get Resiliency burned on the Dice member. And he does. Resiliency burned on Akechi. And now, gonna go for the end. Gonna line it up. Gonna lock it in. Bracers hold. Applied. Wrenching it back. And Akechi's gotta tap out. Taps out to the bracers hold. Oh gosh. Dino. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Joshua. Gets the win over Akechi. Give me a second. Had to clear my throat there for a second. Something got caught in it. Get ready to learn cat. You're going on the bench. That's crazy. Akechi tried to put him away. Dice has not been up to par, and Joshua's just been proving that. Crossbody to Akechi. He even got him with the Death Valley driver, kicked out, burned Resiliency, and then all turned around right here. Those combinations into the Meteora from Joshua. Burned Resiliency on Akechi, and Joshua looked down and said, this is the chance I needed. Turned him over, bracers hold, and Akechi with no choice. Tap out. Joshua picks up the victory. 80% of you on Joshua, 20% of you on Akechi. And it's, well, it's a Dice victory, so to speak, but it's a Joshua victory all the same. He gets the job done. And yeah, you gotta imagine that Kokichi watching this, oh, he's gonna be fuming. But congratulations goes to Joshua Bright on the victory. As we move on. Well, from a Persona character in Akechi to another set of them, as Huns and Roses look to continue to try and get themselves right back to the Tag Team Championships. They had their chance at Catalyst.
Bring it to the flow.
And they were unfortunately unsuccessful against Control. However, only their second matchup in the GWE. They look to keep themselves going after a victory over the first ever tag team champions in the form of Chie and Yukiko. Of course, Chie we'll see later on tonight. And now, they look to get a big victory over the second ever tag team champions for the women's side of things in On and Queen in Scarlet Justice. Once a jobber, always a jobber. Nice. That's crazy, Joshua. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie right now. That's kind of crazy. Will Ruby and Yang, Puns and Roses be able to keep their momentum going even further after they beat Chie and Yukiko? Can they pick up the win over On and Makoto? Hey, if they beat 2 former tag team champions, might put them right back in the running, you know what I'm saying? They beat one, they might be able to beat another. Let's find out if they can. Turn up the voltage for our 3rd match of the night. Again, I feel like I'm the only competent member of Dice that weird. Like you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But that's still crazy. Like that. You remember the last time you said that though? You kind of got jumped like that. Still be careful. Here comes Ruby Rose, Yang, it's Puns and Roses. They wanted this little conquest of tag team matches. They want to be able to prove that they can still go, that they still have what it takes to go back after those tag team championships. And that with a little bit more experience, they might be able to topple Susie and Android 18 should they meet again. It's the real question of can they, as they take on Scarlet Justice tonight. Ruby and Yang versus On and Makoto. There's Puns and Roses, and here comes the 2nd ever tag team champions. On that note, tag team time. Here comes Panther and Queen, Scarlet Justice. 2nd time we've heard this song tonight. So happy. On and Makoto, we haven't seen as much of them as of late either. Since losing their tag team championships to Pretty Lethal at Full Throttle. They defended their titles against Pretty Lethal at Full Throttle, were unsuccessful that night in retaining those tag team championships. We saw them at Kingdom Come. They competed in that little Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Showcase matchup. But now they're back to have a little bit more fun. Answering the call of Yang and Ruby, saying, hey, we were former tag team champions. If you want to get back to those titles, you gotta go through us. Let's see if they can. And Yang's starting this thing off against On. Let's get this thing rolling. Double axe handle from Yang straight away. 2 On as right into the corner and immediately saying, let's get a little tag team work in. Tag made to Ruby. Brain buster into a frog splash. Early doors. They're starting off hot. They're starting out with some heat. Early doors as Ruby, we're gonna fly in, drop kick. On wasn't even fully in position. Didn't see it fully coming. Ruby connected with that dropkick into the corner. Tag made to Yang. And this is what we're seeing from Puns and Roses. Frequent tags already. Tag team offense. The experience is not there fully. They might be able to start bringing that experience up if they can keep this going. Elbow drop to On. Just gotta roll the outside for a second. Oh, I tried to grab her and send her right back in the ring, but On wise to it, gets those elbows up. And sending Yang into the table, but a counter. Counter by Yang, drops her onto the knee. Now going after the leg, trying to weaken the damage on the leg from On. And they're all over. They're all over Panther to start off this matchup. They're starting to learn a little bit. Makoto tried to block Yang from getting back in the ring, but is able to get back. Sending Panther into the corner and makes another tag to Ruby. And it's all Puns and Roses to start this thing off. Elbow from both, and a senton leg drop combination. And On was desperate to make that tag, does get the tag, in comes Queen, but immediately countered by Ruby. And it seems like Puns and Roses have been studying the tapes. They got Scarlet Justice scouted. Sending On into Makoto, which is wild. But Makoto quick counter there, went for that Inzaguri. On not having it, gets that little shot to the back of the head of Ruby. Might allow for a little bit of respite from Queen to get some offense back in the team's favor, but it's again another counter. Ruby. Dragon screw. Taking that leg down as Ruby. We know the type of offense that she can bring. She got a little bit of a power game. She's got a little bit of a speedy asset to her. Kind of an all-around base for Ruby Rose as a suplex lands. Already looking strong for Puns and Roses. And Ruby sending Queen into the corner. Gonna run in, land that drop kick flush. Dice may need some new members. Welcome in, David. How you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Yeah. Dice been struggling. All we gotta say. Dice been struggling quickly into the cover. As apparently Scarlet Justice have also been struggling in this matchup to try to deal with the plucky speed of both of Puns and Roses. Knee from Ruby. What in the world is she going for here? A little tying Queen up? Tying Queen up in the ropes. Dang, alright. Ruby's got some unique offense over here. Off the ropes. No, not off the ropes, actually. Just waits and then gets the double axe in. And the tag made. In comes On. These two have just been not able to find their footing in this matchup. Ruby and Yang are fresh. But On was trying to turn this thing around and then ate the canvas. Turned around, forearm to the back from Ruby, and now stuns On. On stunned. And Ruby, the drop kick landing. And into the cover again. Is that going to bait Queen in? Nope. Not yet. On kicks out at 2, doesn't bait Queen in. But again, Ruby's just been all over Panther in this fight. German suplex landing. Goodness. And Scarlet Justice has just been getting dismantled in this matchup between all Puns and Roses. They're learning quickly as they go. Tag made to Yang. They had a much tougher fight, I guess, with Twin Dragons. They learned from what happened last week and using that to their advantage. Now On, gonna try to bring this thing back, makes the tag to Queen. Knee from Queen, setting up here. Tossing into a little setup, doing the same thing as Ruby into a super kick from On. And now it's Queen gonna go flying with a crossbody. I don't know how she made that distance. Nonetheless, kick out at 1 from Yang. Oh, wait, quick roll up on Queen. No. With a kick out by Queen. Sets up. There's a super kick. Super kick lands. And a second one. 2 super kicks. And Yang just popped up like it was nothing. What are Puns and Roses on in this matchup? One-handed spine buster. Sweet. Oh, Queen swept the arm and dropped Yang down. Tried to go into the pin. No. Not even a 2 count. Yang surviving. Again, stomped out by Queen. Q-Leo Rush, it's fine. Oh, a couple combos. Hurricane Rana. Lands from Queen. The tag made on. The Hurricane Rana was hit earlier. I watched my screen over there and it's a little delayed. Now we're back on the base. On. Dragging Yang. A little further away. Stomp. On. On, you know that's not going to put her away. It was just a stomp to the leg. What you doing? Forearm to the face. Couple more forearms from On. Turn this whole thing around. Little wing clipper. From Panther. And makes the tag back to Queen. Queen tag back in. And rages up. Trying to make sure that Yang gets isolated in this match. Goes for the cover again. Just these frequent pins. Which is forcing Yang to kick out. And every time she does, a little bit of fatigue might set in. Kicking out so many times might wear you down just a little bit. But Queen quickly with the reversal into the corner. She has that finisher. The tag is made to On, and they're setting up. Justice is served. Into the cover, and that's got to bring in Ruby. And just like that, Scarlet Justice are back in this fight. On, lifting Yang back up. No, reversal of the Irish Whip, trying to put her back into the corner. Yang with a kick. From the, yo, she's going for those moonsaults from here? Right in front of Queen? There's a second one. And going for the third, all directly in front of On's tag team partner. Into the cover. Got it too. Kick out at 2 by On. That big boot lands. From Yang, and now it's Yang who's got a finisher. Ruby's also got one. If they can get this, this could be dangerous for On Takamaki, because they're setting up. Down they go. From Puns and Roses. The tag finish lands, and Queen has to come in and break it up. But keep in mind, Ruby's got a signature and a finisher in the tank. Gonna go flying in. No, went for that cutter. Went for the Ruby cutter. And On with the reverse. She tried to steal the finish. She tried to Phantom Thief her way into stealing the finish. And Ruby with a quick reversal. Get that drop kick in and sets On up and reverses the finish right back. Reverse, tried to steal the finish and then reverses the finish. Puts her in the corner and gained a finisher from it. Tag made back to Queen. Justice served. Into the cover. Brings in Yang. Colin. For her to get back up after Yang broke up the pin. Dang! Queen! Oh, spear! Springboard spear from Queen. You don't go top of that. Why do we need to, why? No. David, why? We don't need to, we're not killing anybody here. No, why? You don't need that. There's Ruby rolling through, double foot stomp. And then rages up. Following that double foot stomp. And a double foot stomp this time to the arm. To the arm of Queen. Oh, reversal of the Irish Whip. Queen now has a signature. One shot, and they're going to set up a little... Oh! Little hanging Hurricane Rana. Right to Ruby from Queen. Okay, Queen, I see you. Oh, cheap shot from On. Stuns Ruby. And Queen plants her. Oh, sets up. Queen had a signature built up. Phantom Thief Driver. The Phantom Thief Driver. I'm sorry, did Ruby just pop up? Ruby. Ruby, what are we doing? Tag made into Yang. They got the tag finisher ready to go once again. Fully bridges the pin on Queen. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Huh? I'm tripping. Did she just kick out a 1 of the tag finish? Oh, dang. Queen, what the heck? That's crazy. Oh, sets up. From the ropes, it's a neck breaker. Stuns Yang. What just happened? I don't know. It just kicked out. Far too much time to recover thanks to that nudge from Ruby. And was able to kick out a 1 off the tag finisher. A little springboard into an arm drag. From Queen. And just like that, it was, again, fully in favor of Puns and Roses. And now Scarlet Justice are turning this thing around. But the tag finish gets reversed. And Yang goes back to the corner and makes the tag to Ruby. Double team. There's that elbow combination with that leg drop senton. As Queen now having to get her some bearings. On the apron, he gets back in. Off the ropes goes Ruby, neckbreaker. And tag made to on. Sets up. Has a signature still. Hasn't quite necessarily gone for said signature yet. But a reversal of an attempted tag. Oh, no way for a knee. Ruby with a counter. Up on the shoulders. On with a counter. Back and forth these two go. Reversal of the Irish whip. Kicks to the leg and on goes down. Couple more. Now on stunned. More kicks and combinations. Double foot stomp from Ruby Rose. And the tag made to Yang. On just popped up. I guess was thinking that Yang was going to run at her. Tried to go for the drop kick, but Yang instead raged up. Sets up. Power bomb. And makes the tag right back to Ruby. Yang's got 2 finishers. I just pieced that together that Yang has 2 finishers right now. The Ruby also has a signature built up. Looking for that Ruby cutter. Got the distance and landed it. Beautiful maneuver from Ruby Rose. And now on is stunned. And she's not going for the tag team finisher. Instead, gonna go up for a Hurricane run up on the top. Both sides been showing why they have been in the title contention or been holding the tag team titles. You're dang right, Chaos. You're dang right. As Ruby climbing up top here. Elbow, no. On out of the way. Had that one ready. The combination once again from Ruby. Little German suplex. Perfect bridge as well. On. Oh, I thought that was it. Shouldn't burn his own. I thought that was just going to be it. I thought I was going to be into the match. And a tag made to Yang. And Puns and Roses have a combined 3 finishers right now. They could really just end the match. There's that kick. There's the kick from Yang. Queen comes in. Try to go after Queen as well. Yang is on business. Has another finisher as well. Oh, and I think was trying to set up for said finish, that tag finish. But on smart. Reverse the Irish whip. Gets a shot in and then goes to tag out to Queen. That's why they were former tag team champions. What a knee. What a knee, and that has to bring in Ruby Rose. as Queen now trying to get the momentum right back in the favor of Scarlet Justice. It's been the story of the match. Puns and Roses run away with it, and Scarlet Justice crawl their way back. Fist of Justice. Just like that. And Yang might be the first to burn resiliency in this fight. She is. Yang is the first to burn resiliency in this match. Chop countered. Yang quickly into a roll-up, which is a smart decision, but also could be very costly. No, Queen just kicks out. Sets up, trying to go for the kick. Queen out of the way of that kick. And now has a finisher because of it. Oh no, reversal of the Irish whip. Puts Queen in the corner. Needs to make a tag to Ruby if she wants to keep Puns and Roses in this matchup, but taken down by the leg. Stopping the tag from being made. Queen sends Yang into the corner. Tag to on, and this could be the end of the matchup. Justice is served. And Puns and Roses, they might still have a little bit more to learn because Scarlet Justice proved themselves again. It was all Puns and Roses to start off the fight. But Panther and Queen stayed determined throughout. Brought it back every single time and took one more tag team finisher to put Yang away. Take notes, Akechi. Impressive indeed. Impressive showing from both teams. You love to see it. Tag team action. It's going crazy, you know? We love to see it from the women's tag team division. As Panther and Queen Scarlet Justice might be looking to try to get themselves back to those tag titles, try to become two-time tag team champions. If they are able to. Hey, we'll see if that can happen. Well done to On and a Panther and a Queen. That's the same person. On and Panther are the same person. On and Queen pick up the win over Ruby and Yang. It's back to the drawing board for Puns and Roses. 83% of you on Puns and Roses, 17 on Scarlet Justice. Well done. Well done to On and Makoto. They got the job done tonight. And Puns and Roses, they never saw it coming. Scarlet Justice showing why they were the former champs. And now, from former champions to somebody who's got some words to say. After winning at Catalyst, they along with Kenny Omega, along with the rest of the Elite, picked up the victory over Ilya Dragunov and the Lucha Bros in six-man tag team action. Now we will get the chance to hear from Kenny Omega. Surely this is, I would say surely this is not going to go wrong, but I feel like we know. I feel like we might know of a few potential But let's turn it over right now to the ring as Kenny Omega takes the stage. Here we go. Here comes the best bout machine. The cleaner. Kenny Omega. Maybe Terry. Maybe Terry. Kenny Omega dressed up, not ready for action. I mean, obviously he's not competing tonight. He's just got some words to say after his victory over Catalyst. Over Catalyst? At Catalyst. victory over Ilya at Catalyst, along with the Elite against himself and the Lucha Bros. The cleaner looking clean, says the wind. Blowing in my ears saying the cleaner's looking clean tonight. He's got that suit on. Let's see what Kenny's got to say after his big victory just 2 weeks ago. He wasn't here last week. I thought he would be here all immediately to celebrate, but no. Decided to take the week off somewhere. I don't know where. But he took the week off, and now he's here to address the GWE audience right now. I told you this would happen. Nowhere near my level. Lucha bums is that's disrespectful. That's also disrespectful. Okay. I mean, this is Kenny Omega. I shouldn't be surprised about what the heck he's saying. Oh. Calling out Liu Kang. The World Heavyweight Champion. Trying to move on. Not some other cheapskates. Not some other cheapskates, bro. What? Saying the Bucks might be able to solve the Syndicate problem. That's it? You're just gonna leave? Bro. Not surprising, honestly. Not surprising for Kenny. Oh, that's also not surprising. Hold up, Kenny. I wouldn't be talking about that World Heavyweight Championship that quickly, because I don't think Ilya Dragunov is done with you just yet. I mean, we called this. We kind of figured this would happen, but Ilya sending the message to the Best Bout Machine with another Torpedo Moscow. I don't think Ilya is anywhere close to done with Kenny. Ilya Dragunov. He's not messing around this time around. Saying you didn't pin me at Catalyst. Which is true, he didn't. Kenny didn't pin Ilya. He can claim it as a victory for the Elite, but he didn't pin Ilya himself. We're gonna have to see how that develops. Something tells me we might be finding a way to have those two go at it again. But oh boy, we move on from that one. Deku, oh gosh, this is not going to be a good time for you. Midoriya going one-on-one with the bear. He wanted this. Midoriya wanted this challenge for himself. He said, if there's anybody who put down the bear, maybe it's him. Yeah, the bear is next. This bear has been a menace. But Midoriya thinking, hey, maybe I can take him down. We'll see if he can tonight. It is Izuku Midoriya versus this massive grizzly bear, and I'm scared. Well, Deku, all I gotta say is good luck to you, man. Let's hope he can manage to do something, and hope that he can put this bear down for his own safety. See if he can, as we turn up the voltage. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can watch this, y'all. I don't know if I can watch this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I can watch this. But we are gonna have to. Here comes Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya has arrived. We saw Midoriya last try to get the opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Hey, he nearly succeeded too. Liu Kang, it was Midoriya, and it was DJ in that triple threat to determine who would face off against Jacob at Catalyst for the title. Liu Kang picked up the victory, but Midoriya got pretty close. And now he's back after a little bit of rest. This is a way, though. This is a way to get yourself back into it. Because he's going one-on-one with the bear, which is concerning. I'm sorry, what did that just say? I'm sorry, what did that just say? I'm not tripping, am I? Did I just see that? Did I just see that say the bear with the ringmaster? Wait, what? Hold on. I didn't see him. Was that just like a... Did somebody like put the ringmaster there on mistake? No, he's there. Why? What? He's fighting him. He's fighting Deku. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's not surprising. It's a bear. But, why is the ringmaster with the bear? He won custody of the bear? Well, when did he do that? When did that happen? Bear and ringmaster. Bear's ringmaster's boy. Y'all clearly had something happen that I don't remember. Oh, Deku takes him down. But he just stood right back up, and he's trying to just get those combos to take out that giant bar, and the bear's just, gosh, he's wrecking him. Which is not surprising from this thing, but I'm still confused, man. You know what? We're going to have to get some answers from the ringmaster. Let's focus on the match. We're going to get some answers from the ringmaster onto why he's with this bear later. As Deku is trying and not having the greatest amount of luck, but there's that drop kick, and he does take him down. I know where it's real. Or wind, that sounds like real. Hold on, he got rid of the giant bar. He took him down, and now he got rid of the giant bar. Hold on a minute, Deku. The bear is right back up, but hold on a minute. Tossed. Oh gosh, tossed him. Oh, Deku. I'd be running if I were you, my boy. I would be running if I were you. He picked him up with relative ease and dropped him onto the turnbuckle. This bear's relentless. We've seen it so many times over. Headbutt to the groin. Stop watching Ginny Jojo for the Stars. Very interesting news. Welcome in. The wind that sounds like hi. Yeah, look over in the corner. Look in the bottom right of your screen. Yeah, it's very true. Into the cover off that splash. Kicked out by the bear. And oh no, oh no, he's biting him. Oh no, he's biting him. He's biting Deku again. Oh my gosh, man, he does this every time. Every time he just bites opponents. Why? Deku, run. He's got a signature. Off to hey, Saya, welcome in. Oh gosh. Oh, bear hook spine buster. Deku, run. Oh gosh. Deku. No. Into the cover of the spine buster. Oh, Deku trying to mount a comeback. Trying to mount that comeback against the bear underneath. Gonna fly in. Clothesline. Drops the bear down. Drops the bear down into the cup. You gotta be kidding me right now. You gotta be kidding me right now. The ringmaster's distracting the ref. The ringmaster's Lorenzo? You good? Lorenzo? Oh no. Deku might not be good. Bear plunge. Had his arm over top the rope. Into the cover. Oh gosh, that's what's on Deku. Oh boy. Deku. is not having a good time. He's not having a good time. Oh, moonsault. I mean, yeah, he wanted to rest his arm, but like it kind of was like kind of bent backwards a little bit. Oh, Deku's up top here. Wait a minute, 450. 450. Bro, he's distracting him again. Ringmaster distracting Lorenzo, and there's that punch. There it is. Detroit smash. Burn resiliency on the bear. Burn resiliency on the bear. Yo, hold on a minute. Does Deku actually... Does he have a chance? Does he actually have a chance to beat this bear? Hold on a minute. Wait, he's got in the corner. Yo, that is close distance. Detroit smash. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, yo. Hold on. Oh, I thought he had him. I thought he just got him. But the bear kicks out. I thought Deku just done did that thing. Oh, no, he's not. There's him. And, dropped him. Oh, dropped him on the ropes. Oh. Sheesh. Oh, pushed away by Deku. Goes to the outside. It's somehow, despite the fact that this is a bear, it's more even than I thought it would be. I did not say. I was checking to make sure the ref was okay. Oh, geez. Checking to make sure it was okay. Ugh. Clothesline from Deku. Turn them over. Up top, elbow drop from Deku. Stomp on the leg. Yeah, Bear sold out like he sold out like he died. Oh, Deku sets him up. You got another finisher. Wait a minute. That's a third Detroit smash. Hold on a second. Into the cover. Wait a minute. He beat the bear. He beat the bear. Oh my gosh, he beat the bear. He's actually beatable. This bear's beatable. Hold on a minute. Pop off, Deku. Okay, hold on. He beat the bear. He done. I don't know how, but he done beat the bear. Holy crap. He had him on the rope. The bear was taking it early to Deku. Burn resiliency on him quick, and then Deku just fought back. We have some more of Deku now, everyone. Y'all can squad. The person I expected to beat the bear the most. I mean, out of everybody that the bear has faced, I mean, I guess you're not wrong. Out of everybody. I mean, at the end of the day, though, it's not gonna worry about why the ringmaster was out there at all. All right, go enjoy your show. Bye. Congratulations to Deku. He got it done. 83% of you on the bear, 17% of you on Midoriya, and he done did it. He done did it. He did it? He did it. I'm as shocked as y'all. I can't believe this. Congratulations to Deku. Got it done. Gosh, stay there. Let's move on. Holy moly, dude. Can't believe it. As now, it is time for, well, what was supposed to be the only time we would see Splendid tonight. We put this match together so that he wouldn't get involved in the first match, and whoop-de-doo, he still did anyways. So now, he goes one-on-one with Satoru Gojo. One-on-one action. Can Splendid prove that he's better than Gojo, I guess? After costing Uraraka her shot to go to the Queen of the Ring semifinals, what's Splendid going to be able to do against the Honored One tonight? Let me get the poll up, actually. Splendid's fighting the bear next week. Trust me, don't give me that temptation. Don't tempt me. It is Splendid, and it is Gojo. There's the poll. And let's not dilly-dally. One-on-one, Splendid, Gojo. Let's do it as we turn up the voltage. Alright, here we go, and the thing we were trying to avoid by putting Splendid in this match against Gojo was for him to get involved in the Uraraka matchup with Sayaka. What happened? He still did anyways. I thought he'd be prepping for his match. I thought he'd be getting himself ready to go, but no, instead he comes out, distracts Uraraka, costs her. Apparently this man still has problems with the Heroes Academy after everything that they already went through at Kingdom Come. Splendid, after competing at Catalyst in the 20-person Rumble matchup to determine who would challenge for either the Intercontinental or Ironheart Championship, won by Chie. Forgot to say just me this week. Estelle busy with bracer work. Good to know, Moon. Good to know. Is now Splendid on his own, no guts, no Lelouch by his side, which might be a bad call when you're up against the Honored One. When you're up against the strongest. Gojo. I hope they don't interfere with my match. Oh yeah, I hope they don't. Let's just hope they don't, because we've already seen the problems between them and the Heroes Academy. We don't need that again. Gojo looking to get himself back on track. He tried to get himself into the Golden Shot ladder match. Fell short to Sukuna. Now trying to get himself right back to where he needs to be. Looks to do that by going through Splendid. Is that going to happen? Can he do that? That's the question we'll have to find the answer to tonight in this match. No one can beat Gojo with the sole exception of Splendid. Dang it. Here we go. Let's see if he can do just that. Splendid, Gojo. Thankfully, he didn't take his shirt off this time around. Let's get to it. Lorenzo, calling this one. Let's do it. And a forearm immediately from Splendid as they charged at one another. Early doors and going for an immediate submission. Submission locked in, but Gojo quickly out of it. Quickly out of it in a couple combinations. Got by Splendid. And they lock up. The leader of the Obsidian Order. Locking up with the Honored One. The first, how did we get a clean break? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. This is Splendid. I'm surprised we got a clean break. Splendid and Gojo tying up again, pushing him into the corner again is Gojo. And a second one? Another clean break. Yo, is Splendid? I'm confused. Splendid is playing this not dirt. Okay, never mind. Well, you did just drop him with a bull. Okay. I don't know if Splendid's just trying to not, like, if he's trying to say he's better than Gojo or if he's just not cheating yet. Either way, dodge that kick. But Splendid getting the upper hand, still up and down suplex. We're used to those cheating tactics from Splendid. Haven't seen him just yet in this matchup. Kick out at 2 by Gojo. Quickly in the roll up, trying to catch Splendid off guard here. Not even a 1. Not even a 1 cross body. Ugh! Stomped on the arm. Stomped right on the arm of Splendid. Gojo with the power. Turned that into a dominator. But Splendid quickly with another counter into a bulldog. He loves going for that quick bulldog. Putting Gojo back in the corner. Turns him around. When is Sukuna? I don't know what you mean by that. You didn't finish your sentence. You said, when is Sukuna? That's all he said. I don't know what you mean by when is Sukuna. Sukuna was already in the golden shot ladder match at Catalyst. Fell short in that knee right to the gut of Gojo. Gojo time right now? Yeah, it is Gojo time right now. You are correct, Chaos. It is Gojo time right now, but currently Gojo getting taken to school by Splendid. Kind of ironic considering Gojo teaches a lot of students. In his own world, a little gator roll to Splendid. And picks him up. Gojo with the power. Tosses him a gut wrench. Tried to go for it. No. Countered, sent him off the ropes. Went for the accelerant. Gojo stepped out of the way. He said, you can't touch me with that. But a reversal of the signature back by Splendid. Couple combos. Forearms. Couple double palm strike to the gut, and now Splendid. Oh! Playing him. Face first. Now goes to the outside again. Going for that kick. He lands it. Got the foot further in the face of Gojo as he did. Oh no. And now locking in Inferno Evil. Gojo doesn't have resiliency. Oh, but now he's got it back. Now he built it back, but he didn't even need to burn it. He didn't even need to burn it. As Splendid did the damage. Oh, Gojo's fired up. Splendid didn't connect with that drop kick because of that. And Gojo starting to go to work. Looking for a little chicken wing submission. Just holding Splendid in place, but he gets out of that fast. Puts some... Oh, tried to put him on the ropes, but Gojo with a quick counter. Off the ropes goes Splendid, shoulder tackle. Shades of John Cena with that flying shoulder block. Couple combos with the punches, ground and pound, busted Splendid open. And he's got a signature. There's those 6 eyes, knee into the poison Rana. I'm not going to confirm nor deny, of course. Not surprised. Gojo's got 2 finishers now. And goes for the pin on Splendid off the signature. Splendid's busted open. Kicked out at 2. No resiliency. Burned on Splendid, trying to crawl to the corner. But Gojo not going to let him get any time to breathe. Knee to the face, and Splendid has to roll to the outside. Oh, might have been a trick, but Gojo just so fast, so quick, just flipped over him, and a little, oh my gosh, oh, his head might have collided with the fenced barricade. From that code red, or I guess code purple, up, and Limitless lands. on the outside. Connects with Limitless on the outside. And doesn't toss Splendid into the ring. Instead, just going to toss him away. And now going to toss him in the ring. Gojo quickly turns him over into the pin. Might be enough to burn resiliency on Splendid. He took too much time, and Splendid didn't burn resiliency off of Limitless. Oh, counter. Counter. He stole the finish. He stole Limitless. That dirty son of a gun stole the Limitless from Gojo. And now trying to beat him off his own move because Gojo doesn't have resiliency. Into the cup. Okay. Yeah, Gojo still has a lot more vitality. I'm not surprised. Grabbing the arm, twisting it. Calls for him to get up. Might be looking for that kick again. Connects with it for a second time in this fight. And climbs back up top. Splendid. Doing a little more high flying and a double foot stomp. Shades of Kaito with that moon landing into the cover. Gojo still doesn't burn. Still does not burn resiliency. But Splendid, Gojo crawled into the corner and Splendid a signature Canadian Destroyer. And now goes to the corner, looking for Scorch Mark. Into the cover on Gojo, and now it's resiliency. Now resiliency's burned on Gojo, and Splendid is taking control. Went for that kick again. This time Gojo, one step ahead. He got the rally, he did. Oh, tried to go for a little, try to go for a clubbing blow to the back of Splendid, but he got out of the way. Up and over, and kicks the leg out. And you see Gojo, he's clutching that leg. Splendid already did some damage with that Inferno Evil to it. Goes off the ropes, sliding clothesline. Calling for Gojo to get back up. Flying in, goes for that kick again, but Gojo now just seems to have that kick scouted. He got hit by it twice and said, no, I'm not letting you hit that again. There's a knee. And now he's the one going to the outside. Gojo, I don't know if you fly from that. He doesn't, because he stepped right back in. Brother really just stepped to the side from when Splendid went for that drop kick. Lands the reverse effect. Too Splendid, picks him up for another Limitless. Limitless from Gojo, turns Splendid over into the cover. That's gotta be resiliency. He grabbed the ropes. He grabbed the ropes. Gojo put him too close to the ropes. And Splendid doesn't have to burn resiliency because of that. Rolling through. Gojo gotta be thinking, now I gotta shift my game, try to work a little differently. Goes to the middle ropes, elbow Splendid out the way. Splendid out of the way, but now Gojo rolls. Both went for the same clothesline, but Splendid just a bit quicker. Just a tad bit quicker, and now stomping on the hand of Satoru Gojo. Calls for him to get back up. He's going for that kick again. It's missed the past 2 times, but this time it connects. And he's got a signature, he's got a finisher. And Gojo crawls to the corner, but doesn't stand up. Splendid tried to go for the drop kick. And Gojo dodged it. Clubbing blow took him down. Calls for him to get back up. Doesn't have anything just yet. Knows he's got to do a little bit more, but a counter. Oh, no. Trying to roll him up. He's too close to the ropes now. Put Gojo too close to the ropes, and the referee calling it. Called the rope break. But now drags him away. Out of the way. Gojo up. No, countered. Reversed by Splendid. Puts him in the corner. Reverse the signature. Did manage to reverse the signature. Hit that side effect. That reverse effect from Gojo going to the middle ropes. And oh my gosh, he turned him around with the knees. He was facing one way. Gojo hit the knees and he turned Splendid the other way mid-move. And now locks in the unlimited void. Locks it in, and now Splendid's got to tap out. He didn't have resiliency built up because he reversed the signature, and Gojo makes a tap. Locked him down at the end. Gojo, with the unlimited void, trapped Splendid to where the Obsidian got caught in the void and had no choice but to tap out. Made the submissions guy tap. There was that reverse effect from Gojo. Had he had resiliency, he might have got him. But Satoru Gojo, right here, he hit Limitless on Splendid, but he put his hand out, reached the bottom ropes, and this is where it all went wrong for him. Caught him, reversed the signature, hit the reverse effect, and right in to unlimited void, and Splendid with no choice but to tap. A bloody mess. But Gojo stands tall. 50-50 on the polls. It's a victory for the honored one. Gojo's got his swing back. Congratulations to him on the win. We move on to our championship match for tonight. Chie won the Rumble match at Catalyst to get herself the chance to fight Hu Tao for the Ironheart Championship. It goes down this week. 2 nights. It is Chie one-on-one with Hu Tao for the Ironheart Championship. One-on-one, will Hu Tao manage to successfully defend the title on her first outing, or will Chie take the title away from Hu Tao? We'll have to find out. Right now, it's Hu Tao. It's Chie. As we turn up the voltage. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Ironheart Championship. Coming out first, it is one half of Twin Dragons. She wanted to be here on her own for this fight. Talked to Yukiko, said she does not want any unfair advantage. Chie, representing Twin Dragons, looking to take the Ironheart Championship home. Let's see how you do on your first defense, Hu Tao, says the former champion, Chaos. Chie came out at number 20 in that Rumble at Catalyst. Was able to pick up the win at the end. It came down to her and Katana. And it was Chie who eliminated Katana to get her chance. Will Chie be able to call herself champion after tonight? Hey, if Chie does this, if she becomes Ironheart champion tonight, one championship away from holding everything there is to hold in the GWE so far. But hey, if there's anybody to watch out for, it is your brand new Ironheart champion. But will she stay champion for long? As here comes Hu Tao. Hu Tao winning the Fatal 4-Way at Catalyst for the Ironheart Championship. According to Chaos, the one member of the matchup that she was fine losing the championship to. Had the problems with the Despair Sisters in both Junko and Mukuro. Hu Tao got herself involved in the matchup by pinning Mukuro in a tag team match with Chaos against the Despair Sisters. And Hu Tao at the end of the day, well, she pinned Junko. Champ wasn't pinned. Hu Tao now stands as your Ironheart champion. Will she be able to defend it tonight against Chie? Well, that's what we'll have to find out. You gotta imagine the Chaos is probably watching this backstage. Champ, former champ, might want to take another run. Another crack at that title, considering they have not been pinned to lose it. Hu Tao, though, shouldn't be focused on Chaos. Needs to be focused on Chie tonight. Closely, exactly my point. Hu Tao can't be focused on Chaos in the future. Needs to be focused on Chie right now. Here we go. It's Chie. And there's the champion, the Ironheart champion, Hu Tao. As the title is on the line. Lorenzo holding that thing up high. Can he? Well, Lorenzo's holding the championship high. We love that for the mans. But who's going to walk out with the Ironheart Championship? Hey, maybe it's Lorenzo. Maybe he's the one that walks out with the title. That'd be funny. Hu Tao rolling up Chie to start. Kick out immediately. Oh, going after those legs. You know, both of these two, known for their kick-like maneuvers. We see Chie with that galactic punt. Hu Tao with that ever so dangerous last will that she can build up rather quickly and kind of decimate. We saw at Catalyst how many times Hu Tao got hit with that, or Hu Tao hit a last will on somebody in that Fatal 4-Way. I think it might have been at least 5. There were so many last wills, I lost track. But right now, the champion taking control in the fight. Kick to the back of Chie. Going off the ropes. Crossbody. Doesn't connect with all of it, but just enough to take Chie down. And the challenger is reeling early. Oh, arm drag from Hu Tao. Calls for Chie to get back up. Couple of shots from Hu Tao. Hurricane Rana. And this is what you gotta see from the Ironheart champion, Hu Tao, proving that she's a fighter, a fighting champion. Doesn't connect with those moves. Chie out of the way and then catches that kick. And Chie, Chie getting a little aggressive in this fight. Okay. All right, now looking for an arm bar. No, not just an arm bar. Locks the leg as well. Both the arm and the leg trapped in there. But Hu Tao out of it. pretty quick, and the forearm doesn't land. Chie a little too close. Sent off the ropes. Underneath goes Chie over top. Through, but Hu Tao with a quick reversal. Quickly with those kicks to the shins of Chie. Off the ropes. Underneath goes Hu Tao. Over top goes Chie. And a knee right to the gut. And, what a moonsault. That is classic Chie offense. But I gotta look at that as well. Both of them have signatures. And there's that shadow strike from Chie. And Hu Tao's stunned. And Chie's gone to the corner. This could be a quick end to Hu Tao's title reign because a galactic punch just hit. A galactic punch has just hit into the cover. And the champ has to burn. Resiliency burned on Hu Tao early, and the champion is in dire straits, but takes Chie down that moonsault. But Hu Tao, not one to give up just yet. Up and a little crucifix power bomb toss. Don't count the champion out just yet in this fight, because Hu Tao can turn things around on a dime. Into the cover. Picked up by Chie. Now, Hu Tao has that last will equipped and ready to use, but hoists Chie up and over, down the military press slam, and we're going to use that athleticism, hit that moonsault afterwards, and now goes to the corner, charging it up. We could be seeing it now. A little last will connects. Chie's busted open from it. And ladies and gentlemen, it's an even playing field. Chie's burned resiliency. Moonsault avoided. Goes back after the leg. And now moonsault avoided this time by Hu Tao. Back and forth these two have gone with those attempted high-flying moves. Oh, I tried to sweep, but Chie just a little too far away. And, tornado kicking Hu Tao down. Goodness. It is anyone's matchup for the Ironheart Championship. And Chie using a little strength. German suplex from the ground. Does not have that comeback just yet, but now goes to the corner. Chie's lining Hu Tao up from the corner, looking to run in, hits a knee strike from the corner. And a couple more knees to the head of Hu Tao. Oh, kick to the back. Chie looking to capture her first taste of singles gold in the GWE. And there's that double axe handle. Might be able to do it just now. But is that going to be enough to put the champion away? Do we have it? No, never mind. We don't have a new champion just yet. That's a 1. It's Hu Tao. She's insane. Oh, Chie going for that comeback. Had a finisher as well. Goes for the comeback. Off the ropes. Hits that knee drop. Hu Tao's busted open. Stays standing as well with it. Oh, but a reversal. Reversal, the signature from Hu Tao. Off the ropes, over top. Chie finding the groove. No, reversal, the signature from Chie now. Off the ropes again. Kick to the gut. And a knee strike lands. Not over yet. Chie still got that finisher. Went for the knee. Countered by Hu Tao. Lifted up, scoop slam. Scoop slam, and Chie popped up and moonsaulted her from up there, from the bottom rope. Got the height to stun Chie as well into the cover now. Kick out by Chie at 2. Going after the head with those elbow strikes from Hu Tao. Probably about a move or two away from a finisher. But Chie has a finisher. Shoulder tackle doesn't take Chie down. And that might have helped her. Set up for the galactic punch. Hu Tao's not close enough to the ropes. Do we have a new champion? No, we don't. Not yet. The champ stays alive for the time being. There's a knee strike though from Chie. Outside, inside the ring. Trying to build up some momentum. That galactic punt wasn't able to finish Hu Tao off, but those strikes might. Those strikes might be able to. Pulls Hu Tao away from the ropes, goes into the cover. Is that it? No, it's still not. Hu Tao still kicks out. Oh my gosh! Her whole body just landed on Hu Tao's head. Hu Tao was getting up. Wait a minute. Hu Tao pointing a little possum. Rolls up Chie. Could try to sneak this thing. No. Chie kicks out. Chie kicks out. And both women have a finisher. It seems like the next finisher might be able to put this match away. Hu Tao set up. Oh, drop kick. Into the corner. Goes in. Splash to the back of Chie. Turns Chie over. Is that going to be it? Because Chie is taking so much. Lorenzo is in the way a little bit of the camera shot, but Chie still kicks out. Oh, backed up. Got the distance. Last will. Last will connects. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Chie's out cold. And it is it. I think Lorenzo got pushed back a little bit when Chie was able to get out the way. Hu Tao was still able to connect with that last will. And Lorenzo a little groggy. Took a little bit of time to count there. But it still kept Chie down. That last will is a danger. And Hu Tao is still the Ironheart champion. Whew. What a match between these two. Chie put up one heck of a fight, but at the end of the day, the champ stands tall. There was that galactic punt. We thought it was over right here, but Hu Tao kicked out. Thought it was over here with that roll up after that nasty senton that landed on Hu Tao's head and face. But right here, where it ended, bang. Last will connected into the cover and put Chie down. Hu Tao retains the Ironheart Championship. 80% of you voted for Hu Tao, 20% of you on Chie. And is a successful title defense on her first outing for Hu Tao. Hu Tao remains your Ironheart champion for tonight. I gotta imagine Chaos is keeping a close eye. Once again, congratulations to Hu Tao, and still your Ironheart champ. Well done to her. It's my turn. See you all later. All right, opening. Good luck in your matchup tonight. Congratulations goes out to Hu Tao. So we move on to some tag team action. It is RKOpening, who have been on a little bit of a run. RKOpening won another challenge. This time, it's in the form of the Heroes Academy of Bakugo and of Todoroki. We've seen the entirety of the Heroes Academy tonight. Uraraka, not successful early on against Sayaka. Deku beat the bear. Will we see a 2-1 on the night for the Heroes Academy, or will RKOpening get it done tonight? Let's find out. It's Randy Orton, and it's opening against Todoroki and Bakugo right now. Here we go. Here comes RKOpening. It is the Viper and his protege, Randy Orton. Did Deku put the tracker on? I'd assume so. I mean, he did hit him with a couple punches. If one of those punches didn't put a tracker on the bear, I'm gonna be surprised. But RKOpening out here now for this tag team match. They've kept themselves fresh and fit in fighting form. Put away the Demon Slayer core. Before Catalyst, put away the Bug Hunters. Now, looking to take on the Heroes Academy as they look to pursue the tag team championships. And honestly, with how they've been performing, if I'm the Tyrant Syndicate, I might be worried if they get there. I might be devising a little plan. If Randy and if Opening can get to them, Statement got pretty close to taking the titles away from the Syndicate. RKOpening could be the venom in the veins of the Syndicate. But that's for later. Right now, it's time to see if they can put away the Heroes Academy. It's Bakugo and it's Todoroki. No Deku with them, no Uraraka with them. We're making sure that both of them are healthy following their matchups. So these two gotta go it alone. We've seen what they can do in tag team action. They're a dangerous duo. Can they put away the combination of the students and the teacher of Randy Orton and Opening? Well, I think it's about time we find out. Opening, starting this thing off. Randy giving him a little bit of advice as he steps up to Todoroki. Here we go. Clarabelle calling this one. As we get this matchup underway, as Todoroki an immediate drop kick to Opening. And we saw what Puns and Roses and Scarlet Justice did in their tag team matchup. A lot of frequent tags to keep themselves in it. And that might be what the Heroes Academy might look to do, as Bakugo already in. Counter by Opening, saying, you want to make a quick tag? I'll make a quick tag too. Tag to Randy. The Viper in this thing early doors, sending him into the corner, and they charge it up. 2 kicks to the gut. And here comes the Viper. The 14-time world champion, Randy Orton. A legend in this business, a sure ballot future Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer. He's done so much for the business, and now trying to teach Opening and try to capture those tag team titles while he's at it. Double axe handle. Right to Bakugo, and it brings Todoroki in. Actually brings Todoroki into the match. Oh, clothesline from Bakugo. Turned into a roll-up by Randy. The smarts of the Viper, but Bakugo kicked out. Sets him up again. Randy looking to use that methodical pace to slow Bakugo down, which is what they're going to need to do. Heroes Academy, they're more of a little bit of a fast-paced team. Slow it down, you're in RKOpening's territory. That's exactly what they're looking to do. Stomp to the head from Randy. And not going to make the tag, instead going after the legs of Bakugo, trying to work at every body part of the explosive Katsuki Bakugo. Sends him in the corner. Both Randy and Opening are fresh because of how much damage they've been doing to Bakugo. Tag to Opening, kick to the gut. Oh, sending him off the ropes. Opening with a backbreaker. Stuns Bakugo. Into the cover. Kick out. Kick out by Bakugo. Tried to get to his corner. Opening. Real smart maneuver. Stopped them from making the tag to get him to his knees. No, I thought he was going to run off the ropes. Instead, just kind of looked at Randy. Randy might have said something to him, said try to go for the tag here. But no, Bakugo with the reversal of it and just tosses Opening aside. And goes and makes the much needed tag to Todoroki. Up on the shoulders. Todoroki power slam. He's fresh now as well. He had a little bit of time to recover after all the damage that Bakugo's taken. Tried to make a tag. Opening stopped that from happening. Puts him in his corner. RKOpening might be looking to go to work once again. Tag made to Randy, and we know this move all too well. Randy on top of Opening's shoulders. Walking over. Skyscraper into the senton. Using Randy as a weapon. Oh, turns him over. Reverse Boston Crab on Todoroki, but he swept the legs out. Swept the legs out from under Randy. The chops. Countered. Randy's got a signature built up now and sends him into his corner. Tagging out again. Here comes Opening. Nowhere near anything built up just yet, but a double back body drop's going to do some damage. Oh, and scraping his face into the mat, an elbow drop. Right to the back of Todoroki. And it's been all RKOpening this fight. We said that, though, about Puns and Roses against Scarlet Justice, and look what happened there. Little Irish curse, though, into the knee from Orton, and Todoroki is stunned. And now, Randy gonna do what Randy does best. Sets him up, a little vintage Orton, hits him with that spike DDT. And I think busted Todoroki open as well. Going for a submission. Little submission. That brought in Bakugo. Bakugo got impatient. Oh, but Todoroki up on the shoulders. Hurricane Rana, down goes Orton. That's the signature to Randy. That Hurricane Rana could be setting the Viper up here. No, reversal. Reverse the finisher. And puts him in his corner. Puts him in his own corner. And goes back to not make the tag into Bakugo. That probably would have been the right call, considering he can't come in yet. Oh, no. Opening, tried to make the tag. Todoroki just kicked Orton and then goes for the pin. Orton kicks out. Keep in mind, Orton's got a finisher. He's almost close to 2. Sends him off the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Down goes the Viper. As Todoroki sends him into the corner. Tag made. Here comes Katsuki Bakugo. And they needed this. There's that quick pace that the Heroes Academy are all about. Quick-paced moves is exactly what you need to turn the tides back in your favor. As he climbs up to the top ropes. And double axe handle. Double axe handle. Using his leg as well as his arms to pull Orton into the center of the ring, but playing a little possum. Playing coy. Orton tried to send him up for a little ground and pound, but Bakugo turned that around quickly. Tried to make the tag. No tag being made as Bakugo sends Orton back into his corner. Tag made to Todoroki. Double team from the heroes on the shoulders. Little bulldog. Assisted bulldog from Bakugo and Todoroki. And kick to the gut of Randy Orton. Todoroki sends him into the corner. And a tag made to Bakugo. There's those frequent tags set up. Back suplex, powerbomb. We know the problems of Orton's own back. He's stunned now, but he rolls out of the ring. Up and down from the leg now to Randy Orton and sends into the steps. Keep in mind, Bakugo's got a signature. Todoroki's got a finisher, so does Orton. And he's just staring him down. He's waiting for Randy. Orton needs to tag out, but they aren't letting him. There's that knee. There's that Blast Rush Turbo from Bakugo, that jumping knee. Count of 9. Boot from Orton. And he rages up. He's got 2 finishers now. And sends Bakugo back in the ring. But Todoroki there to send Orton back into the ring himself. To give Bakugo a second to breathe. And sets him up. There's that kick. There's that kick. Eruption lands. But Opening's got to come in and break that one up. Stomping on the head. Orton's got 2 finishers. If he can just get a reversal, he might be able to land one of them. He needs to make a tag to Opening as well. Oh, there's that much needed reversal. Tried to set him up. Bakugo just a bit too quick. Orton with those elbows. Big boot out the way. Orton, I think, was looking for an RKO. Countered. And now in his own corner. The punches. The first one busted Bakugo open and he pushed him straight away. He's like, no. I'm not letting you do any more of that after that one. Nice try. Old man dropped him with a Samoan drop. And now the tag's made to Opening. He needed to tag out. He got the tag out. Kick to the gut. Sets him up. Looking for the closing. But Bakugo with the reversal into the roll-up. Rolls him up. Opening kicks out. Still way too fresh for that. Way too fresh for that. And then, backbreaker. And the tag made to Todoroki. Up on the shoulders. Todoroki with a power slam. Down goes Opening. Sets him up off the ropes. He's got that clothesline. He flips with it. The heat wave lands. And that brings Randy in. And just like that, Opening was fresh. But he's not fresh anymore. Turns him around. Picks him up and slams him down. And the Heroes Academy have turned this whole thing back around. Tag made to Bakugo, but tag made to Randy. But he's fired up. He's fired up. Clothesline. Bakugo raged up. Goes to the middle ropes. Looking to fly. Shoulder tackle. Down goes Randy. Bakugo a bloody mess. But might look to close this out. Reverse of the tag finish. Reverse the tag finish. Picks him up. Military press style. Just drops Orton down though. And the tag made to Todoroki. Tag made to Shoto. Todoroki puts him in the corner. Try to make the tag. Orton with the quick reversal. Tries to keep sending him up, but Todoroki just a bit faster. And the tag made to Bakugo. It's the speed of the younger talent of the Heroes. Drops Orton on his head. Kicks him and then drops him into the cover. He just KO'd Randy. Orton didn't burn resilience. He just straight KO'd him. And the Heroes Academy get the win over RKOpening. Like I said, you can start out strong, but it's how you end the match that dictates how it will play out. Randy could not land a single RKO in this fight because of how fast the rest of the heroes were. And they dropped him, kicked him, and dropped him on his head, on his neck. And it knocked him out. He landed that spike DDT. That was about all the offense that Randy could muster. In this match, Bakugo just had him. Bakugo just had him. They knocked him clean out. Congratulations to the Heroes Academy. They knocked him straight out. That kick into that little brain buster-like maneuver knocked him straight out. And it's a win for the Heroes Academy. Oh my gosh, 100% of you. 100% of you on RKOpening this fight. It's a win for the Hero. Why am I getting blown up on my phone? Oh my gosh. That's why I'm getting blown up on my phone right now. Oh, they found each other backstage now. I thought that we were done with just the one little amount of offense, but Ilias just going back after him. He's dead set on taking Kenny Omega down. They just tossed a chair at him from that far away. Set. Oh my gosh, Kenny with that Falcon arrow. Down goes Ilya. They're just brawling in the back. Ilya might be upset. I think he might be. I think he very well might be. After everything that's happened, I don't blame him. Oh my gosh, tried to kick him off the boxes. And of course, this is the time I haven't seen Ace today. I haven't seen, like, anybody. I haven't seen most of my security. I mean, I know Tommy's in the building, but he's just one guy. We got a couple other security teams in the back, thankfully. We'll let him go for a bit, because, you know, I feel like Ilya's got to get out a bit of frustration after Catalyst, but, like, we got to stop him from doing anything crazy. That's the one thing. Ilya's upset. And he's got every right to be after Catalyst. He didn't get pinned. I can send a construct down there. Yeah, feel free, man. Feel free. Send a construct down there. Get these two out of here. Oh my gosh. Back fist. Just be on standby just in case. Yeah. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Be on standby. Get the crew ready. Get them all. Oh my gosh. Ilya back fists. Dispatching numbers. That's okay. That's a lot of numbers. Holy moly. You got way too many. You got a lot, I tell you. Ilya with a kendo stick. Ilya with a kendo stick. Right to Kenny. So we weren't ready. Congrats to you, heroes. We're still going to be fighting. Oh, absolutely. You guys put up a good fight. And this has technically been like the third week in a row you guys have fought. Fatigue is always something that comes into play. Oh my gosh, Ilya. Sheesh. Fatigue's always something that comes into play. And tonight the heroes just got the edge. Oh no. Ilya with a power bomb onto the concrete floor. Oh, send him into the light. Send him in that light, and there's the Moscow. Torpedo Moscow. Yeesh, man. I'll be around. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Ilya knocked him straight out with that Torpedo Moscow. He means business. He means business. Constructs here. Again, Omega to medical ASAP. Thank you very much, Moon. Oh my gosh, man. Alright, jeez, that was not. Alright, come me over. Come me over. Hey, go away. Y'all saw nothing. Why did the thumbnail not show up? I clicked on it. The crud. Y'all saw nothing. Out of character. Y'all saw nothing. Well, I don't know why the thumbnail didn't go. Well, it's time for the King of the Ring, round 1. It is DJ versus Tetsuya Naito for free? We get that match for free? DJ versus Tetsuya Naito? I was enjoying the silence. Appreciate that. We're getting this match for free, y'all. DJ versus Naito should be fun. Oh, it sure should be. Kenny to medical, left a few healing vials. Love that. Get Ilya some as well. He probably... Honestly, actually, wait. It's Ilya. He's probably just gonna refuse. It's Ilya Dragunov, man. It's Ilya. But we get this match for free. DJ Tetsuya Naito. 1-on-1 in round 1 of the King of the Ring tournament. Let's see who moves on to the semi-finals. Will it be DJ? Will it be Naito? Let's find out right now. Sorry I'm late, fell asleep. No worries, Dusk. Welcome on in. You just missed a lot. I'd go back a little bit in the show if I were you. More particularly to the very first match on the card. Obviously after you finish watching this, because y'all were firing up tonight, and this man knows how to bring the energy. That is our DJ. That's my DJ right now, y'all. DJ. Tetsuya gonna spin the block in the name National Naito versus the master of beating your booty. DJ. He knows how to beat him down. This man, we've said it so many times over. DJ is a future world champion here in the GWE. He's been proving himself left, right, and center. Had so many great opportunities for himself. Could this be the one he needs? DJ, good luck to you, my boy. DJ, he's got a tough test ahead of him because, again, we're getting this matchup for free. I mean, I really made use of backstage issues. Yeah, good to, thankfully for that. Yeah. Here comes Tetsuya Naito. Y'all, this is gonna be a barn burner. This is gonna be a barn burner. Two very great competitors in the form of DJ and Naito. This could easily be the finals. This could easily be the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Instead, we're getting this round 1. We're not getting this in the semi-finals. We're not getting this in the finals. We're getting this straight away round 1. Is Tetsuya Naito gonna be able to overcome DJ? Let's find out together. It is Tetsuya Naito. It is DJ. It is one-on-one in round 1 of the King of the Ring. Here we go. In football soccer terms, they would call this a group death type of match. Makes sense, says the wind that sounds like Corey. As they lock up early. Locking up. DJ with a quick advantage with that waist lock from behind to Naito. Barcelona versus PSG. If you want to go soccer terms for it, yeah, I guess you could call it that. As DJ little head scissors in on Naito, trying to cut some circulation with his legs. We know Naito has some dangerous offense, that Destino, that Tornado DDT we've seen him use. He's got a ton of crazy offense that can put an opponent away so quick. But of course, DJ is another one of those examples. Oh my gosh! Another one of those examples. He tried to jump at Naito and he caught him midair. Holy moly! Yeah, all right. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be a great match. Holy crap! We're seeing stuff like this early doors. Holy! And they lock up again. Locking up again. Naito pushing them away. Out of the way, and they lock up again. They keep locking up. 2 technical little displays here, and a clean break. And Naito now getting the advantage. Under. And it goes through. How fun. Sorry, I'm late. We're trying to steal. Welcome in, Dakota. I shouldn't even be surprised. Didn't the Clover kick out at 2 by DJ. Not gonna be enough to put DJ. He's slapping. He's slapping. DJ's not gonna be happy about it. Oh my gosh! Pele kick to the back of Naito's head. And then a springboard forearm. DJ! Holy! Elbow to the back of Naito's head. Yo, he's trying to mark this man. And a drop kick right to the head. Runs in with it and lands him. Oh, Naito the reversal. Sends the arm down. Oh, Naito stomped on the gut, and now he rages up by a reversal by DJ. Forearm missed. Naito turned him around. He raged up earlier, and there's the Destino. First move, first Destino in the matchup. It's not enough to burn resiliency on DJ. Oh, strap in. Oh, it's gonna be great. Kicks to the gut. A forearm from Naito. Oh! Shoulder tackle. Down goes DJ to the outside. And Naito gonna wait for him. No, actually, no, he's not gonna wait for him. He's going up top. Naito's going up top. Elbow drop. Down goes DJ. Oh, gets back in the ring. And look at Naito. Look at Tetsuya Naito. Standing guard, waiting for DJ once again. Steps up to the apron, now steps back in the ring. And here we go once again with these two. DJ, that twist of fate. Twist of fate lands from DJ. And now looking to set up. Boom! Grove splitter. He sent him flying with that one. And it's not resiliency on Naito. They both said, I'm not staying down after one finisher. You're going to have to do a lot more than that to put me away. Pushed away. Turned around by DJ. Oh, catches him. Little little tight crossroads-like maneuver from DJ. All right. Hit the lights. Connected. DJ gonna roll through into the... Oh my gosh, he caught him! We've seen DJ use that roll through into an X Factor on so many occasions. Naito caught into a spine buster and then hit that tornado DDT. DJ's got no resiliency. Into the cover. Kicked out. He kicked out, no resiliency. Naito goes to the corner. He could be looking to end this now. I don't know if DJ's going to have resiliency built up because he goes for Destino. He caught it. He pushed him away from the Destino. Into the cover by DJ. Kick out by Naito. Found the counter to the Destino and sets him up because he got a finisher from that. DJ sets up for the Grove to Naito, and now he's the one that doesn't have resiliency. Into the cover. Oh, he kicked out without having a burn. He didn't have resiliency. Naito survives that. DJ with that forearm into the corner. He's going to have to do more than that to put Naito down. Double foot stomp. And that might be resiliency from Naito. Into the cover, and it is. Now Naito has to burn resiliency. Nobody done yet. They're going to keep fighting on, and DJ's going to keep fighting on. He burns that adrenaline rush. Ryu rolled through into the DDT attempt, but Naito gets the counter. Forearms. Strikes. Tosses him. And he built a signature and a finisher from that. From that adrenaline rush. And now DJ going to go to work. Couple strikes and a kick to the side of the head of Naito. And might just look to end this now. DJ for the no. Doesn't connect for the Grove. Naito turns him around. Sets him up. Destino connects. He got rid of the adrenaline rush bar. Is he going to get rid of resiliency as well? No, he's not. No, he's not. DJ kicked out of another one. And he didn't burn resiliency. Naito's gotta be... He's gotta be wondering what I gotta do now. Locking in a little ankle lock on DJ. Oh, pushed him away. DJ's got a signature. Sets him up. Could be looking for it. There's Los Santos. Naito's stunned. DJ flies in the exclamation point with that senton. Goes to the corner. What are you doing from there? Naito up to a knee. Oh my gosh, DJ! What a kick! He might have just knocked Naito clean out from that. No, he didn't. He kicked out. What a kick from DJ. And Naito's standing right back up. He's defiant. Picks him up. Power bomb. Is it only just now I realize DJ might be a GTAOC? Says the wind. I don't know. I might ask DJ. I don't remember if he is or not. But he sets him up for the Grove. Into the cover. DJ is on to the semifinals. And Naito just stood right back up. That's crazy. He stood right back up afterwards and crawled himself to the corner. Dude. What a match between those two. But at the end of the day, it's DJ who goes on to round 2, aka the semifinals. DJ's really good. Absolutely win. He is insane. Naito tried to go for a Destino here to get rid of the adrenaline bar, but he got the adrenaline bar, but nothing else. He didn't get resiliency. DJ gets the victory. There was Los Santos. He got that massive kick from the corner. Didn't knock him out, but sure stunned him enough to set up right there for the Grove. DJ picks up the win. 33% of you on DJ, the other percentage on Naito. Congratulations to DJ. That is our DJ. And could we see him trade that hat for a crown? We'll just have to find out. Congratulations to DJ. And now it's time to move on to our main event of the evening. It's gonna be a good one. Once again, congratulations goes to DJ. And let's move on to the main event of the evening. It is an elimination chamber match. We're going to our other arena that we house our chamber in. The winner of this chamber will go on to challenge Chun-Li for Women's World Championship at our next pay-per-view. So, with Cammy, with Clover, with Erza, with Miyu, with Power, and with our 6th mystery competitor, who will gain the right to challenge Chun-Li, who's been on a tear since winning that championship. Who gets the next shot? Let's find out together. Cammy, Power, Miyu, Erza, Clover, and one other competitor. To our main event of the evening, let's kick it and turn up the voltage. Can you summon Rhea wind that sounds like opening? As we have made it to our other arena that houses our chamber. Coming out first, meaning that she's got a pod. It is Power. Power is looking for a massive opportunity. Look, I summoned her twice. No, fair enough. It's good. Power looking for a massive opportunity. Chun-Li wanted to see some fresh talent. Some experienced talent and some fresh talent. Power falls under that second category. We've got some veteran-like performers in the form of people like Erza, like Cammy, like Clover. Power might pull off a big upset tonight and really punch her way to main event status. If she can win this chamber, and she's got a good chance to do so now that she has a pod. There's 3 other women who will have said pod. Who's another one that will join up in a pod right now? And it is Clover Fields. Competed at the Golden Shot ladder match at Catalyst. Was not successful, but came oh so close to getting that briefcase. Chun-Li watched that match and said, you know what? Clover, you intrigue me. I want to see what you can do in a situation like this. Clover now steps into the chamber. First time, I believe, actually I don't think anybody in this matchup has actually stepped inside of Elimination Chamber in the GWE. Clover looks to get herself right back on track and try to go for that championship. Stared Power down as well and gets into the pod. Who will join them in that pod? Will we see Miu? Will we see Erza? Will we see Cammy? Will we see... Well, we will see Miu Iruma. The gorgeous girl genius has a pod. That leaves Cammy. That leaves Erza. And that leaves our mystery competitor. Miu. We haven't seen her a lot as of late. I think the last time we saw her, well, she beat Stephanie Valkyrie, and then I'm pretty sure got dog walked by Cammy. In a golden shot qualifier, I believe. Miu looks to now just bypass the briefcase altogether and go for a shot at the championship. Staring down Clover, someone she considered an ally at the beginning. Now probably not allies anymore. Who's the last one to get a pod? Will we see Cammy? Will we see Erza? Will we see... Well then, I suppose court is now in session in the chamber, because here comes Athena Sykes. The psychology lawyer from Ace Attorney, Athena Sykes, is in the chamber and has the final pod. Miss Sykes has arrived. This could be a massive opportunity for Athena if she could show up and instantly face Chun-Li. That'd be huge. Oh my gosh, I know what that means now. Yo. Oh, this first two is gonna be so good. Oh, this first two is gonna be so good. Here comes Cammy White, which means we're starting with Cammy and Erza. Oh, man. Yes, please. Yes, please. That is going to be amazing. Cammy also competed in that golden shot. Chun-Li, knows Cammy very well. Wanted to see what she could do. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for Cammy to get to Chun-Li, but hey. You know what's interesting about it? That Chun-Li won the championship by starting out in the chamber. Could Cammy do the exact same thing and get a chance at Chun-Li from starting the chamber? As Cammy's staring everyone down, saying this chance is mine. I'm going to fight Chun-Li. And I'm going to take her title. But standing in her way... Oh... Somebody get him, bro. Because here comes Erza Scarlet. This is gonna do it. This could not have been a more perfect starting team. Tosses the sword into the ground. And she's ready. A veteran here in the GWE, Erza Scarlet. Could she finally take that step and challenge for a world championship? Well, she's got to go through some insane competition if she wants to do just that. Gotta go through Miyu. Gotta go through Clover. Gotta go through newcomer Athena Sykes. Of course, the unpredictable power as well. But before she does any of that, she has to go ahead and take on somebody who, honestly, if this were like canonical and they could cross worlds in real life or like that, or in shows and all that, I think Erza and Cammy would either be great friends or they'd be such bitter rivals that they'd fight each other all the time. And I think that would be awesome. Cammy, Erza, here we go. Let's start this thing. Let's start this chamber off as a little dragon screw from Erza. Down goes Cammy. We'll get those entrants in. I believe every, I don't know how long it's like 30 seconds or something like that. But Cammy, right now, I just want to see these two go at it. Let them go at it for a bit. As Erza gonna fly in, moonsault, down goes Cammy into the cover. Take out a 1 though. That's gonna take a lot more than that to take Cammy White down. Off the ropes goes Erza. Oh, grabbed at the arm. Trying to set up, but Erza shifted her weight, stayed balanced, and gets those shots into the gut. And now we're getting entrant number 3. Honestly, would have liked it if they went at it a little bit more before entrant number 3 came out. But it is what it is. Number 3 is gonna be Power. Power entering in at number 3. Goes straight after Cammy, which is, I mean, if you're Power, you are in a bad place because these two, you're gonna want to hope that those two focus each other. But using that unpredictable style and just going after the legs of Erza. Oh, Erza tried to sweep the legs of Power, but caught it and slammed the leg back down. Oh, Cammy, goodness. Power's coming out to who knows what, says Kaz, as now entrant number 4. Good luck dealing with this, because I don't know if they're working together or if they just want to fight each other so badly. But down goes Erza, and here comes Miyu. Miyu Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, steps in and goes right after Power, which is honestly a smart call, considering who the other two are in this match right now. Miyu kicks forearm to Power as Erza takes Cammy down face first. On quickly into the cover on Power. After that, Cammy up and down goes Erza, Falcon Arrow style. Stuns her. Cammy's got a finisher. Sends Erza to the outside, and now Miyu might be getting caught. The combos from Cammy, and Miyu just got, oh my gosh, Erza. Oh my gosh, Erza just used the Adrenaline Rush. Who comes out at number 5? Who's going to have to deal with that? It's Clover. Athena's out last. Clover? What do you mean the first thing you're doing is climbing up the cage? Oh my gosh, that backfired. That backfired. Power out of the way. Quickly there, drops Erza. On the knee, there's a knee from Miyu. By Clover, and now these two former friends going at it. German suplex from Clover. Cammy to the middle ropes. I'm just glad I'm not in there. Oh yeah, fair enough, man. I don't know if many people would want to be in this match. This drop kick lands Erza, who just popped right back up. Power sending Miyu down, and now they're kind of Clover got, oh my gosh, back elbow lands on me. But now, here comes Athena. So where are you going, Clover? Here comes Athena. Clover's climbed all the way. Oh my gosh, I thought she was going for Power. No, she went for Miyu. Oh my gosh, Clover. Now, I don't know if Miyu just burned resiliency there, or if she just kicked out without it. That's insane, by the way. Athena coming in. Kick out. by Clover. Erza, Scarlet Storm to Athena. Fresh coming in, and Athena kicks out. After that Scarlet Storm, Erza's taken to the newcomer fast, saying, welcome to the GWE. This is what you gotta deal with. Power stopped the accent and connected. Erza taking it now to Cammy, Miyu, Power, and Clover all on the outside. Dropped. Miyu pops up. Power turning Miyu around, and now they're both gonna work on Miyu as Clover sends it into the ring, and there's that boot. That field boot to Power, who doesn't have resiliency, but kicks out. Oh, she burned? Miyu did burn. Dang. Erza just countered both of them. And now sets up for the re-equip bomb on Cammy, and a butterfly bomb to Athena, and a Clover leaf cinched in on Power. Doesn't get there. There's a code breaker. Code breaker to Athena. Clover, where are you going? Athena's in trouble. Oh my gosh, Clover! Dang! And Athena's had to burn resiliency fast. This is the unfortunate thing with coming out of number 6. You're met with a bunch of finishers fast. Also, Cammy just adrenaline rushed up. But there's the axe ending to Erza from Clover. Butterfly bomb hit again on Athena, and Miyu just wrecking Athena. The danger of coming out this early. She burned resiliency already, but she kicked out. Erza's still going after Cammy. Holy. Okay, Erza, dang. Off the ropes, drop kick Athena with the reversal. Erza, up goes Cammy. There's the knee. And there's the German suplex right afterwards. Breaks the adrenaline rush bar into the cover. Cammy doesn't burn resiliency. Cammy does not burn resiliency. Power quickly with the roll up on Miyu. Quickly rolls her up. No, Miyu kicks out. Quickly kicked out there. Everybody's splintered off now. Clover kicks up. Power just low blow Cammy. Low blow to Cammy, and she doesn't have resiliency because of that. Into the cover. Power just got rid of Cammy. The sneaky low blow from Power just eliminated the biggest threat. And could try to eliminate the other big threat in this matchup, and Erza. Look at Athena go. Goodness. Genji taught her that, and the favorite is out first. Bulldog reversed by Athena. Clover. Couple kicks. Kick now, and a super kick. But now going after her is Miyu. Walking in. Erza. Oh, neck breaker to Power as Miyu with that DDT onto Clover. Oh, gosh. And now everybody going to work here. Athena reverse Boston Crab onto Miyu, who fights out of that fast. Power's stunned. Clover, I think, kicked Erza. Oh, turned around Hurricane Rana. Caught by Athena. Oh my gosh, Athena. Oh, Athena's climbing. Athena's climbing. Clover with the field boot. Miyu got out of the way of Athena diving at her. Erza's in trouble. She didn't burn resiliency. Oh my gosh, they're both climbing. Yo, Athena. They're both climbing. Both Miyu and Athena climbed up. And they're just standing. They're actually just standing. Wait a minute. Oh, up to Miyu! Miyu realized she had nowhere to go. Erza climbed up, and Athena sends Erza flying. And takes down Miyu with a crossbody. Athena's going wild. And an axe kick to Power. Sends Miyu back in the ring. Clover with the axe driver to Power. Into the cover. 2 pins going on at the same time. But the pins for Power. And Power has to burn resiliency. And Athena being very brave going after Erza Scarlet in this one already. German suplex lands. Oh, power. Athena raged up. And now going for the Blood Fiend. Right to Clover. Doesn't have resiliency. Kicked out. Punch right to the face. And now goes for the cover on Erza. Double foot stomp from Power to Clover into the cover. Erza kicks out. Doesn't burn. Does not burn resiliency. Miyu trying to go after Erza. And now tries to just go for the pin on Erza. Into the cover. Erza kicked out. Enziguri countered. Clover flying in, light drop doesn't land. Miyu with a split-legged drop. And Athena, wait a minute, a butterfly bomb. Miyu's butterfly bomb hit by Athena on the outside. But Miyu kicked out. Miyu kicked out, and Clover stunner. And a heaven's wheel from Erza to Athena. Yo, welcome in DJ. As I think Athena, it was a valiant effort. Well, no, she kicked out. Crossbody. Oh, no. Oh, there goes Clarabelle. That crossbody from Clover caught Power, but also caught the ref and steps over. Single like Boston Crab. Power out of it. Erza lifts up Miyu. Knee. German suplex. But there's no referee. There's no referee. So Erza with a Scarlet Storm to Athena. Now the referee's back up. And Athena might be out of this one. Valiant effort. But that is it for Athena Sykes. She fought hard in this one. Oh, Power. Wait a minute. Guillotine. Guillotine locked in on Clover, but she's out of that one fast. Pushed away. Miyu's now sent up Erza. Clover with the cutter to Power. And Miyu, oh my gosh, and Clover's gonna put her feet on the ropes. Clover puts her feet on the rope. She kicked out of one. And then the axe ending right afterwards. Clover said, no. You are not kicking out of my move at one like that. Into the cover. Power is eliminated. And we're down to 3. We might be down to 2 in a second because Erza doesn't have resiliency. Oh my gosh, she kicked out. Oh my gosh, she kicked out. And Clover with the axe ending to Miyu. And that might be Miyu Iruma out of this one, and she is. We're down to 2. It's Erza. It's Clover. Number 1, and number 5. And they're trying to kick each other, but they're kind of stuck behind the barricade. Oh, Clover, and finally hit that back elbow. Hits that back elbow. Both of them still have resiliency. I want you guys to keep that in mind. Both of them still have resiliency. Erza tried to step back in the ring. Oh, reversal by Clover. Sends her into that steel chamber pod. And a dragon screw right afterwards. Erza, oh, wait, might just be looking to end this here. Clover doesn't have resiliency. Into the, that's a 1 count. That's a 1 count. Okay, that's a 1 count. Listen, yeah, number 4 lost wind, but at least number 4 wasn't the first one eliminated. That's at least something. Oh, and into the wall! Into the steel wall, and now Clover's climbing. And dives on Erza. Doesn't get all of it, but got enough. But they're both tired. They're both exhausted. Clover gets up first. Stomps on Erza's leg, and now tries to burn resiliency on Erza after that. And does. Burns resiliency on Erza. Kick, counter. Went for the chop, out the way. Both of them out the way. Clover with some kicks. Caught by Erza. Turned around. Turned around again. Clover with a counter. Turned around again. Erza with a counter. Kicks from Clover. Sets up. Couple more kicks. And tosses Erza. And she's stunned. And she's stunned. And now caught with the Clover leaf. Cinched in on Erza. She doesn't tap. Erza refuses to tap out, but might just be knocked out. Splashes her again. Clover again back up to her feet. Turns her over. No, Erza. Fighting back. Erza still fighting back. Sends Clover. Doesn't send her back in the ring, but still gets those kicks. Just slap. No way she just slapped Clover and tries to pin her off of it. Kick out at 2 though. Kick out at 2. If she put her away with that slap, that would have been insane. Kick to the gut. Requip. Bomb from Erza. Clover popped up. Clover popped up. But because of that, she's not going to have resiliency. Scarlet Storm. Scarlet Storm. Clover's not going to have resiliency because of that. She... How did she kick out? How did she kick out? How did Clover just kick out? Erza can't believe it. Erza cannot believe it. Sends Clover down. Steps back to the outside, just taking a second, saying, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do to keep you down? Underneath, over top, sweeps the leg. Turns her over. Erza going after the leg of Clover, bends it back. Calling for Clover to get up, goes to the middle ropes. And, oh no, she got caught! Clover caught her! Scoop slam! And Erza might be done for. Clover sets it up. She reversed the axe ending. She reversed the axe ending. She's reversed the axe ending. Into the cover. Might just try to burn resiliency here. She burned resiliency on Clover. Wait a minute now. Erza's got a finisher. Erza's got a finisher. Both of them have a finisher. She reversed it. She reversed the finish. Clover reversed the finish. What a back and forth between these two. Reversed the finish. Erza's injured. And now set up. Axe driver. Oh my gosh, she crawled to the corner. Oh my gosh. Clover's beside herself. Just boots her. Just boots her, saying, stay down. Stay down, Erza. Into the cover. And Cloverfield. Oh my gosh. She had to work for that. She had to work for that one. Holy moly, dude. Clover had to work for that one. Erza was not making it easy whatsoever. Survived so much, and I thought it was over at the end. I thought it was over right at the end. Erza reversed the axe ending, had the finisher, looked for the Scarlet Storm, but just barely. Clover with just barely enough to get the reversal. Hit the axe driver, but even then, Erza would not go down. Erza would not go down. She crawled to the corner so that Clover would have to do something else just to put her down. She refused to say die. But Cloverfield does pick up the win after that axe driver. Oh my gosh, I cannot even. What a match that was. But Cloverfield will now take on Chun-Li for the Women's World Championship. What a match. Makes sense they were the final two considering their history. Oh, absolutely wins. That sounds like Splendid. Absolutely. 45% of you on Power and Athena. 33 on Cammy and Clover. And 22 on Erza and Miu. Can we just do Erza versus Clover 1-on-1? Honestly, I'd be so down. That was insane. What a match. What a match. Congratulations to Clover, and that is the show. When does March get them? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe March 7th. Maybe March 7th. Gotta do something. I don't know. What a match in the main event. Erza fought through so much. Power with a low blow to eliminate Cammy early. The biggest threat gone. I would say was the biggest threat, but I think Erza just proved why she was. Kept fighting through everything that everyone threw at her. And it came down to Erza and Clover at the end, and she kept surviving. She kept kicking out. Clover nearly was done there after that Scarlet Storm when she kipped up into it. Didn't have resiliency because of that. Burned resiliency late. Erza nearly sealed the deal. But it was a win for Clover at the very end. And she will face Chun-Li. DJ. He gets the win over Tetsuya Naito, will advance to the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Who will his opponent be? Well, we'll just have to find out. Todoroki and Bakugo got the job done against RKOpening. The speed advantage played to their favor as they got the win. Hutao successfully defending the Ironheart Championship against Chie, her first successful title defense. Where will Hutao go from this? We'll have to find out. Gojo and Splendid had a absolutely insane matchup. Gojo picks up the win over Splendid, which unfortunately was not the only time we saw Splendid tonight, but we'll get to that. Midoriya beat the bear. I don't know how, but he beat the bear. The bigger issue, though, the bigger question, though, is why on earth is the ringmaster with the bear? We're going to have to get some answers about that. And I think I know an ace reporter who can be on the job for that. Scarlet Justice derailing the momentum of Puns and Roses with that big win. Started out all Puns and Roses, but On and Makoto managed to fight back for the win. Did every Discordian lose? No, DJ won. DJ got a win. And Joshua was able to silence Akechi. So interview next week? Yeah, probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Joshua able to silence Akechi, proving once again, his words, not mine, that dice are just jobbers. And to kick off the show, this happened. Sayaka versus Uraraka 1-on-1. And because of Splendid interfering, Uraraka was cost her shot to move to the semifinals, and Sayaka picked up the win. Let's check the news real quick. Erza is injured. Go figure. The only one of that chamber match also injured. Yup, this happened. Obviously. XSP's been cleared and Kaz has been cleared. Love that. Love that for the both of them. Let me go to the next show. I don't believe there's any spoilers, but you know. Always nice to check. Right, I gotta do this. What match do I want? What match do I want? What? Oh gosh. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just keep this for a second. I do want to show you guys this, because 2K decided to be weird and have a lot of fun. So, Obafemi. Obafemi wants a Liu Kang, guys. That's fun. Also, guys, I think we know how to deal with Makima. Out of character real quick. I think we know how to deal with Makima, guys. I think we need to call on a little ring general. That'd be a little fun there. Makima versus Gunther. That'd be hilarious. Also, Moon, run. Moon, run. That's all I gotta say. Moon, run. My ring general's a face. Makima's retiring. Yeah, Moon, run. Anyways, yeah, let's do that. That. Easy. Why did that? Alright. He's gonna need support from El Grande Americano. Alright, let's check what would actually be the show. No spoilers, I would only assume. Perfect. Okay. 2K, you trying to get me killed? Potentially. We'd see Splendid versus Melina. Hey, yo, Splendid, you might need to run. No. Hey, yo, if there's anybody who could put down Eggman, Jay, go get him. Go get him, Jay. Go get him. Liu Kang versus Obafemi. Yes, please. Skull versus Modest. Two people in the Golden Shot ladder match. One of them being the literal Golden Shot winner in Skull. That'd be a fun match. Deku versus Kokichi versus Luffy. Yes. Beat up quick. Kaito versus Ryan. We saw that actually. We saw that in round 1 of the King of the Ring tournament. We saw that. They want to run that back. Sayaka, Clover, Vaquer, and Cammy? That's a fatal 4-way. I don't like that. I don't like how she's anywhere near Chun-Li right now. I don't even know where Makima is. We haven't seen her in ages. And that concerns me. And in the main event, Kenny Omega versus Ilya Dragunov. Not surprising. Their power rankings. Quickly just look. Should not end. You're perfect. Alright. So, power rankings would see Clover at number 1. After the big win, not surprising. On number 2, opening number 3, Joshua at 4, Splendid at 5. Round out the rest, we see Uta. This freaking dirty thing. Todoroki, Midoriya, Maki, Moon, Ashi, Gojo, The Bear, DJ, Liu Kang, Skull. Double back to back, and Erza, rounding out your top 20 out of character time.
Yes, boy!
Huh. A little bit more of a quiet show today. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit more of a quieter show. But that's all right. We had fun. It's a fun show. A little quiet show, but a fun show nonetheless. I'm better than the Bear and Gojo. That'd be funny. Yeah, quiet show, but still good, yeah. We had some fun things. The main event, heck yeah. I think we might need to do Erza versus Clover one-on-one at some point. Because those two ate at the end. That was incredible. But, that's for another time. That's gonna do it for me. DJ vs. Naito was a classic? Dang right it was. I mean, not surprising. It's those two. It's DJ and it's Tetsuya Naito. Of course they're gonna put a gosh dang classic on. Anyways, that is gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you all next week for Monday Night Voltage. Once again, we're building, y'all. We're building the next pay-per-view. King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring stuff is gonna continue. Stay tuned for that. I find it funny how Ruby and RKOpening had a great match, but a fast ending. see what happens in the future. For all of that, we'll see you next week.